Yo, what's up? It's your boy JJ Bram. More, yeah, Tai Chi. Welcome to another video. Yeah, Tai Chi. Yeah, you get me? In today's video, we're reacting to the British bus experience. Because I'm from the UK myself. I'm British myself. I'm from England. I'm from Birmingham. Birmingham's probably one of the worst places for this. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Birmingham is probably one of the worst places for this. If you want to go see what the Birmingham bus experience is like, go watch, what's the name? J and Biggs or something? JV Biggs, or I forgot my name. The Brum TikTokers, bro. Fucking, they're funny as hell. Go watch them, bro. They got a video on it that's mad accurate. Go watch that shit. But yeah, we're watching a video on the bus experience because I'm from the UK myself. I know what this shit's like. So yeah, let's see this video. Let's go.
So people always ask me, what makes the UK the UK? Is it a cup of tea, the weather, or is it the national pastime of complaining about literally everything while simultaneously refusing to change a single thing? It's none of them. If you want the purest taste of British life, the real, undiluted essence of who we are, there is only one thing you need to do. Step onto a bus. Not the tube.
Facts, bro. Facts. Step onto the bus. Nah, not the tube, bro. You see, in America, it'd be the trains and shit. Nah, I don't know. In certain places, it'd be the trains and the tubes and all of that. But nah, here in the UK, it's the bus. Especially where I'm from, it's the bus, bro. The bus experience is different. The bus experience is different, bro. I'm telling you. Like, one time I was on the bus, I was sitting upstairs. Next thing I know, there's man scrapping downstairs. I walk downstairs. The bus driver and the customer are straight up scrapping. I'm like, rotted. Another time, there's a crackhead on the sleep at the back of the bus, bro. He's just sleeping. There was another time, yeah, there was this guy. The bus was mad busy. There was mad traffic. The bus was taking forever, bro. Forever to get where it needed to go, bro. Like, I was late as fuck. No, I'm saying to where I needed to be. I'm late everywhere anyway, bro. So yeah, I was extra late this day. But bro, let me tell you, it was crazy, bro. We was pulling up to the next stop, and you know the buttons where you click to get off at the next stop. He kept clicking that, he kept clicking that and getting angry, yeah. And then he kept getting angry and talking shit and stuff. And then when we got to the next stop, he didn't get off. He didn't get off. And then as soon as the bus starts moving again, he starts clicking it and getting angry again. Then we get to the next stop. He still don't get off. And then the bus is moving. He goes downstairs and he's trying to get the driver to let him off while the bus is moving. I swear, bro, motherfuckers it be so random. Motherfuckers be so random. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, there's a lot more experiences I can speak about, bro. A lot more.
Not your comfy little Peugeot 304, the bus. Because in that creaky tin can of wheels, you'll find it all. Illegal substances and a constant fear that you might be shanked by a track-suited teenager who's just finished doom-scrolling TikTok. It's all there. The British bus is everything to us. And it begins long before you even sit down. It starts at the bus stop. Bus wankers! Non-UK residents assume that we stand in neat lines for buses, since we are known for queuing. But in this case, that is not true. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely times where there is a line at the bus stop. But the bus stop queue line is not a line. It's an understanding. A telepathic order. Everyone knows who got there first. No one announces it. No one dares break it. If you so much as edge towards that curb out of turn, you'll summon a wrath of the pensioners. You've not known true fear until you've felt the sharp intake of breath from a 74-year-old woman who's been waiting since Vietnam to get on the X44 to Sheringham. She'll hit you with a tut so powerful.
Nah, this is facts though. You could just be sitting around at the bus stop standing at the bus stop in no particular order. But everyone will know who got there first and you will go on in like, no, I'm saying it's weird, but it's crazy how that actually works.
You'll feel it in your bones.
Who the f does she think she is?
And if she whispers, some people, under her breath, you might as well start walking home. You're finished. So then the bus actually arrives. Always late, but never so late that you actually give up waiting.
Nah, it has been before, bro. Trust me, if you're from where I'm from, yeah, the buses are terrible. Never on time. Sometimes they just don't even show up. Sometimes they don't even show up. Know what I'm saying? Like, there was this one time I went down to Dudley. I was in Dudley, bruv. And I needed to get the bus back. And two buses, I saw them come to the station. But two buses, I saw them come to the station. They just pulled up, turned the engine off and parked up. So I was waiting there for like half an hour before an actual bus came. Hey, bruh. Yo. Yeah, the buses take the piss right here, bro. Before I gave up, bro, I was waiting for a bus to come while I had college, and I was waiting for a bus to come. Sitting there, it didn't come. I went home. I didn't go college that day straight up, bro. I went home. I went, yeah, fuck that, bro. I'm not going. Okay, yeah, fuck that. I didn't go college that day. Swear down.
Just late enough to test your patience, to make you say, where is it then, under your breath 5 or 6 times in 10 minutes. And when it finally happens, you never know what you're about to face. Bit like meeting a bird off Tinder. It could be rammed, people pressed together like a wet packet of cigarettes, or it could be completely empty except for that one bloke in the back with a tracksuit on, hood up, eyes locked on his phone, scrolling so vigorously that the plastic shards could feed his 7 children, and you think, right, he's either harmless, or I'm about to hop off this bus looking like my breakfast, a crumpet smothered in strawberry jam. Now comes the great ritual of boarding. You climb those steps, fumbling your card or your pennies, and you mumble the sacred words to the driver. 1 to town, please, mate. Always town. Doesn't matter if you're going 3 stops or 30. You say town, and the driver, he just knows. He always knows. But then comes the real battle, the contactless machine. Oh, the humiliation. You tap once, nothing. You tap again. The driver says,
yeah, bro,
wait.
these machines are dookie, bro. These machines are dookie, fam. I swear down.
A minute, mate, just, let it do its thing. Nothing. You're starting to look like a bit of a mug. You tap a 3rd time, pressing it hard into the plastic frame like you're trying to summon the spirit of Barclaycard, and suddenly it beeps. But alas, you've tapped it too many times, and the bus driver now thinks you're a tosser. The massive queue behind you exhales in a collective disappointment, and you shuffle away like a little medieval peasant. And that's when
that's why every time I go on bus, I pay by cash, bro. I just pay by cash. I can't lie. Every time I go on the bus, I'm paying by cash. Cause bro, fuck, yeah, that scanner thing. It's just, bro, I don't trust it, man. I feel like it's taking my bank details, scamming me or some shit. Every time I go on bus, I pay by cash, bro. Fuck doing the card thing.
Hits you, there's always a smell. Sometimes it's chips, sometimes it's Lynx Africa, but the UK servers have recently got overloaded with criticism in the last decade, so they've upgraded to CN. Nice. But sometimes the smell is something darker, something that leaves you thinking, is that ganja or is that someone's armpit?
Oh, no.
And honestly, you never really know. You don't really want to know. You just sit there, breathing through your mouth, hoping that your Under Armour t-shirt doesn't absorb it. So, the seating politics. It's a game of chess. Empty bus, 23 seats, where do you sit? The rule is, you never, ever sit next to a person unless they're fit, or you absolutely have to. That's not just...
that is facts, bro. That is facts. It's like an unwritten rule in the book, and it's like an unwritten rule in the UK on a bus, bro. You never sit next to no one unless the bus is completely full and you've got no other choice. You never sit next to no one, bruv. Everyone has their own 2 seats. You know what I'm saying? You never sit next to no one. But then there's always that one old motherfucker or one random motherfucker. The whole bus is free and they want to come and sit next to you for no reason. There's always that one motherfucker who don't follow that rule. But most people do follow that rule.
etiquette, that's law. Break it and you'll feel the entire bus turn against you. And if you do end up side by side, I mean, you just sit there like mannequins, arms tucked, knees pressed together, praying your elbows don't touch, and if they do, well, you basically propose marriage at that point. Congratulations, you're now in a legally binding relationship with Maureen and her shopping bag. Upstairs. I mean, if you're lucky enough to have a bus with an upstairs, if you're rural, you probably just have a single decker. But upstairs, it's another world. Upstairs is like being in a locked private channel on a Discord server. Upstairs has the throne. The front row. You sit there and suddenly you're not just a passenger, you're a co-pilot. The road stretches out before you, every corner, every pothole, every pigeon that refuses to move, you see it all. And if the driver takes a bend too fast, you grip into the rail like you're at Alton Towers, hoping a pigeon doesn't shatter the window in front of you, because that happens all the time. It's a terrifyingly glorious experience, I won't lie. It's almost like when you're in a car with your dad and he's had a few too many Stellas and suddenly you have to pretend that you're not scared shitless of crashing into a family of 4. Maybe just a personal story there. And of course, the cast of characters, they never change. I've been getting the bus for over a decade now and there's still always that one person with headphones blaring so loud that you can hear every single word. Always some random old lady scranning some curried goat. I once sat next to a bloke demolishing a full roast chicken. No
Nah, ain't no way. Bro just scanning a whole roast chicken on the bus. Nah, that's funny, bro.
cutlery, just his hands and the Morrison's hot counter bag it came in. Looked like he'd lost a fight with his own morals. Then you've got the shouter that's always on the phone and always seems to be in some sort of crisis.
Oh yeah, facts, bro. Them motherfuckers who are just at the back of the bus or wherever are on the phone just shouting bare loud. Like, please, shut up.
And he's like, nah, mate, no, she's dead to me, mate, dead to me. Loud enough that 3 villages away, people know Brenda's been written off for good. And then there's the alcoholics.
2 bottles of wine, a bottle of whiskey, and 10 cans of lager, now.
Usually there for the mid-afternoon routes. They'll stumble on, plonk themselves down, and start a TED talk with the back of your rainbow vomit chair. Okay, not to be funny, right? But the thing is, society's collapsing. That's why I tattooed a Union Jack on my test. And you nod because somehow in that moment, he's making perfect sense. The tension builds as your stop gets closer. You've got to press the bell, but not too soon. Press it early and you look like a pillock, like you don't understand the pacing of a bus or something. Press it too late and you'll end up rugby tackling a pensioner to get out before the doors close. And while you wait, you stand in the aisle, clinging onto those little metal
To be honest, I've never deeped this. I just press it whenever the fuck I want to press it, to be honest. I'll be real.
holes like you're auditioning for Strictly Come Dancing, or like you're one of those pigs hung up in the butcher.
Oh, when you're walking down the stairs off the top deck and the bus slams on its brakes a little bit too hard. We've all been there, bro. We've all been there.
You know, there's been like a sudden earthquake and you're just like swaying from side to side with every single corner the bus driver makes. The driver brakes suddenly, you lunge forward and your face ends up inches away from the doom-scrolling Shanker. He looks up. And for one brief, horrifying second, your eyes meet. You smile, he does not. You immediately look away and rehearse your will line for line. And then the finale. You step off the bus, but not before completing the most sacred ritual of all. You thank the driver.
Thanks, driver.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, driver.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Nah, this clip's iconic, bruh. This clip's iconic. But nah, you always got to thank the driver. Even if it's just a quick, like, yeah, thanks, boss, safe, boss. Like, you always got to thank the driver.
Doesn't matter if he nearly killed 3 cyclists, allowed an underground crime ring to flourish, or drove like he was in training for the Formula 1. You say, thank you, driver, or cheers, mate. Everyone says it. It's almost like a choir of
Facts, bro, facts.
exhausted angelic apes. If you fail to do it, you will be shunned from society. And that's the bus. You get on stressed, you get off more stressed, and somewhere in between you breathe in a smell that will haunt your dreams. You brush shoulders with characters straight out of a sitcom, you play Russian roulette with the contactless machine, and you risk your life with a gravy-stained tracksuit tyrant. And yet, somehow, you'll do it all again tomorrow. Because nothing defines Britain more than a group of strangers suffering together in silence. On a
Facts. And that is the British bus experience. And that shit was pretty accurate. You know what I'm saying? That shit was pretty accurate. But hey, I need to go edit my sweet video, get that uploaded, and edit this video and get it uploaded. So I'll catch you all next time. Take care. God bless and peace, man. Much love, much love.